There's something so unique about connection, the art of performing and announcing your love for someone in ways that don't require a single word. I honestly think it's a little funny how it all gets complicated the second language enters the room. I've always been someone who struggles with connection. I'm the type of person who, when put in front of a mirror, has never quite been able to hold eye contact with my own reflection. Yet, this longing for love, this craving for a genuine tether to another human being, has never actually faded. Sometimes it does, sure. Sometimes I lay awake at night and ask myself why the noise is a little quieter today. Is it because I'm finally beginning to accept an existence where I live in solitude, or is it because my soul just needs a break from the constant rhythmic reminder that I am alone and longing for more? I begin to believe, sometimes, that I'm doing better. I'm shocked at how much progress I feel I've made, but just like a weeping angel, the second I take my eye off of the void, I'm back to sinking in the quicksand trap I've built in my head. You see, the problem with progress is that it's often just a temporary distraction from the gravity of who we really are when the lights go out. Sometimes I do find someone. Sometimes I find a person to spend my time with, and the simple action of sitting in a room together or being on a call laughing over the dumbest, most insignificant things is often the deepest level of connection I am able to achieve. Because anything further than that, anything deeper, that's a profound declaration of commitment. And how can I declare my commitment to someone over a topic that I know so little about? I pull myself from these situations and these budding relationships because, frankly, I'm terrified. The second words get involved, all of the actions that felt so natural suddenly require an explanation. The cuddling in the dark, the laughing as I guide her through a busy walkway in the middle of the mall, the way I looked into her eyes, just a little too long. In those moments, I see myself losing a hold of the person I've secluded myself to be. I see the walls of the fortress I spend every night reinforcing starting to crumble, and instead of feeling free, I feel exposed. I'm losing the person I isolate with each and every night, myself. I've noticed it's started getting worse lately. Any new person I begin to build a connection with, I feel this instant, aggressive pulse backwards away from them. It's not because I don't want to talk to them, and it's not because I don't like them. It's because my soul has gotten so comfortable being alone that I think it's actually started to become repulsed by the idea of company. It's like my own spirit is trying to sabotage anything getting in the way of the fairy tale, happily ever after story of isolation it's written for itself. I am comfortable being alone, but make no mistake, it's not by choice. I am comfortable because I have been truly alone for such a long time that the silence has become a roommate I actually know how to live with. And when I haven't been alone, I haven't been myself. I wear a mask to every room I've ever entered. This mask is superglued and nailed tight. It practically isn't even a cover anymore. The mask is just who I am. I'm the person who smiles but feels entirely empty on the inside. I'm the person who will look into another's eyes and tell them I love you, telepathically, knowing full well my soul won't let this connection last another week. My head is so heavy with guilt. It's the guilt of all the people I've hurt by trying to protect myself. The collateral damage of my own survival instincts. It's a slow, rumbling declaration of an impending ending. You see, connection asks for one main thing. Vulnerability. And how can I be vulnerable if I've had to be strong for myself my entire life? Saying even the smallest things, like a simple, I miss you, feels like I'm putting my heart on a skewer and begging to be eaten alive. Is the price for connection worth the discomfort of that vulnerability? That's a question I sit and ask myself more times than I'd ever want to admit. I think I already know the answer, but my heart refuses to acknowledge it, because the truth would kill me from the inside out. So I sit here, repeating myself until my face gets tired from the fake expressions I practice in the mirror, wondering if I'm the architect of my own prison or just its most loyal inmate. The mask I'm talking about isn't just a cover that everyone says they wear. It's the physical manifestation of every insecurity I've carried since I was a child. At some point, my soul realized it was safer to stay like this, to stop allowing myself to be deeply hurt by simply removing my real identity from the equation entirely. If I'm not really there, then they can't really hurt me. At first, I thought this was a brilliant idea. I felt better. I felt in control. Every nasty comment or rejection just ricocheted off the surface of the armor. But over time, the armor began to chip. And when it finally became time to remove it, to replace it with something stronger, or God forbid, to actually show my skin, I realized I couldn't. I was stuck in this chipped, rusting suit of iron, fighting for a way out of a defense system that had turned into a coffin. I prided myself on my isolation, seeing it as a form of power, a way to be untouchable. But now it's just a trap I've forgotten how to solve. There's a strange, violent tension between the need to be seen and the fear of being known. We want the warmth of the fire, but we're terrified of the burn. So we stand so far back that we eventually freeze to death anyway. I've spent so much time practicing detachment that I've become a master of the exit strategy. I know how to leave a room before I'm asked to stay. I know how to ghost the feeling before it becomes a commitment. But standing here now, writing this, I'm forced to face the reality that my safety is actually just a very quiet, very polite form of self-destruction. I'm struggling with the reality that connection might never be for me, not because I'm unlovable, but because I've built a masterpiece of detachment that I no longer know how to tear down. I'm a hollow shell of someone who once saw isolation as a throne, only to realize I'm just sitting alone in a very dark room. I still haven't figured out how to bridge that gap, the impossible distance between wanting to be held and needing to be let go. I'm still just stuck here, navigating the wreckage of connection and the cold, the hard comfort of detachment. Thank you for watching.